Okay. Let me say this. Someone told me that's why my daughter stated, my oldest, next to the oldest, that she had been angry at me for the longest because she knew that the reason she did not sit on the stage had nothing to do with a man. It's because she felt like her grades were being played with. At the times we didn't know. We didn't know what was going on with her grades, but she was supposed to sit on the stage when she graduated. She was very high, and they brought him down. And then Kiara's high AB, Angel's AB. Jeremiah, I believe that he's a boy. I can't say he doesn't struggle, but Tifa did good at the last. She did AB. They're just doing ignorant things. That don't make them smart. Doesn't make their kids smart. Although they have such pull that will put them in college dumb. I just can't stand these city officials. I'm being honest. My children and I have been so robbed, and the system has stolen money. Amen. They're stealing. They want to say it's Governor Perry and Michael that's sleeping together. I don't know. They said Governor Perry is gay. It's a lot of gay folks running around here. From my understanding, Obama's supposed to be the one bringing peace, but what he's doing is he's letting them see what they've done, and he's doing it the slow way. No one is stopping the money or doing anything else. Again, Sheila is not innocent. She's very guilty. We don't have a system in America. We don't have an FBI. We don't have any of it. Yeah. And so this is the way it is. That's what some say, And as I said before, unless God intervene. Unless God intervene, I'm not understanding. Someone said Michelle is involved. That's another reason why Obama can't do what he wants to do to them. They've been held up because a lot of them in housing, on top of others, have been given specific instruction from Michelle Obama. We have a lot of people who are involved. A lot of folks don't want to believe that it could be also my grandmother who could have been taken because, again, she didn't have a sickness. And they did probably the same thing in the uterus, and my two girls hadn't had babies. And so that's why I fuss with God, if you understand me. That's why I fuss with God. I argue with him because you're standing back looking, and he keeps saying he's working. I don't have time for the Lord to work like that. And Lord, I'm like Moses now. And you can take this job and you can give it to somebody else because I've seen my family go through. And I look back over the radio station, and it's all fine and dandy to preach, but if the Lord is going to allow this stuff to continue to go on, this is the reason why I somewhat turned to the side with him, and yet I can't leave. There's something to control. I told the Lord, let me go in my own power. Let me go. Let the old Renee come out of me, and whatever happens, happen. The old Renee will take a gun, and they'll be looking for me. Now, I'm understanding. Let me jump all this emotional stuff, and let me get to this point. The police officers and FBI, CIA, they can find out when the criminals are doing something, but they can't see when the government is doing something. Like that kid that they said it was a black guy. I don't know who shot that person over at on 90. They said it was a kid. They said it was black. I don't know. Haven't been watching TV. But they can find the criminals they want to find, especially if you shoot a police officer or you shoot a government official. They're going to find you with those cameras, but they can't find when the government is doing wrong. And that's what just angers me because I don't see them as the government. I really don't. That's what I believe. And it's not about being a poor soul because I'm still strong-spirited. Obama is full of shit. That's the bottom line. He's full of shit. And I told the Lord, whatever he's going to do. But I do know that it ain't over until the fat lady sings. And I ain't heard a chorus yet. So we're in the making of something, and we don't know what it is, because I understand Obama's going to turn on every last one of them because he's a hurt, dirty nigga. That's what he is. He's hurt, he's bitter, and he's going to turn on every last one of them. He's angry. That's why he's trying to destroy America. And we're sitting back laughing because we think it's a certain gender. We sit back and thinking it's a certain race. But he's going to destroy purposely America. He's trying to destroy because they're not giving him what he wants. He wants us to be like the third world country. He has done Africa the same way. You wonder why Africa is in the shape it is. Obama is not fighting for the Americans, and he's not fighting for the blacks. And so those of the people that are here and they're in the midst of this and they're doing what he wants them to do, I want to see them all behind bars. And that's just what I'm doing. Fine. Then a police officer wouldn't even let us file charges for sexual harassment. So hey, but sometimes you have to leave that state and go to another state and see what happens. It's Obama. I believe it's Obama too. Obama has nothing personal because he's angry, but his way of dealing with the situation, dealing with everybody, because he's into seeing fights. Oh, let me say this. Someone told me just now, as they sent an email and say, calm, just keep it calm, because Obama wants to see a fight. That's why he keeps throwing all these fights. Syria's fighting. All the rest of the places, they're fighting. This is what he loves to see. The housing authority, from my understanding, broke out in a fight. They fought in the housing authority because Michelle and Obama throwing mess. They're fighting in their home. Hell, he can't even keep his damn wife at home. She's laying up with a white man while he's sitting up there probably screwing on his daughters. That's what they do. People like that are stern, you have to watch them. They're so selfish, they will screw on their own kids. He probably don't even care about anyone doing anything to his children because of the way he is. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever it is, let it is. If the Lord can't keep me, I cannot be kept. But you wonder how long would the Lord keep his people in the furnace? How long did the 3 Hebrew boys stay in the fiery furnace? Amen. How long did Daniel stay in the lion den? How long? How long did Jesus stay on the cross, although he still went on the cross? How long did he have to carry it and where to? There's sometimes he delivers us and sometimes he doesn't. And so we have to say, nevertheless, Lord, it's better than living this life and to see others. Somewhere, somehow it has to be documented. And that's my word. Somewhere, somehow. And if I may not, and I believe I'm coming out of this one, but if I wasn't coming out of it, I put enough out there to where you'll know that these people are not right. Now it's up to y'all to get the backbone, because it's not going to just be my children. It's going to be children after this. And if they believe the Mexicans over here on this side of town, which we already know, as I told them when I went up to the school, the standards are lower over here on the west side. You got Mexicans that don't even speak English over here. Excuse me. The standards are low on the east side because they look at the area. It's a poverty-stricken area. Therefore, they don't even make the standard like they make it on the north side. And Kiara High AB came from the north side. And so they have been playing with Kiara's grades. Why did they just choose one in the beginning, and which was my oldest? Is because it wasn't that bad then, but I kept fighting. That's why folks said, you don't just let these people get away with this. They have failed many of our black students. I believe that. I believe those Hispanics use these dumb blacks. Michael and them are dumb. They just want to get ahead. This is what they do to get ahead. Sheila don't know no better. She just wanted her stuff waxed. I told y'all that. Her and Michelle might be fighting because of Obama. Obama and Michelle are sleeping with everyone up in the White House. In fact, that's what they're doing at stars. Everything goes. Amen. But nevertheless, it just is what it is. And y'all don't want to believe me, but it is what it is. And eventually you're going to see what it is. Whatever it is. I'll be the first one to let you know. If I'm wrong, I'll tell you. But it is what it is. So my spirit is high because I'm still teaching them at home. They're still learning. I'm dealing now. What I couldn't deal with my oldest two, I'm dealing with Kiara. And that's her esteem. I'm keeping her motivated. If you want to go to school, then go to school. One thing you do when you go to school, you be the smartest thing. That's why they don't send home books. Believe it or not, y'all, that's one of the reasons they don't send home books with the kids, because they don't want the parents to know. And another reason is they know that some of these LLD students, they're dumb. They know that. They know that some of these little Mexicans, they can't do the work. That's why they don't want to bring any books home, so they can give them different classworks, and we as parents won't question it. We can't get the neighbors' books and compare it to ours and see if they're on the same standard. That's why they want to send any books home, because they already know what they're doing to the blacks. So we sitting back with certain blacks getting their little money worth. Yes, they do. They get paid to do crimes. They get paid to do things, and they don't think about what's happening to their race. They don't know. Even Obama, I believe that if he's being used After they use his little black ass is just a spot. They gonna turn on him because he's still a nigga in their eyes. I don't care what color his mama